Yeah, g'day and welcome back. Just going to do a wee stream of Pleasant Valley. So we've got the new Pleasant Valley version 3 running on the server at the moment. Seem to be having problems with the server, it keeps cutting out, so hopefully that doesn't happen again, but we're doing alright. So just to let you know, you start with two factories. One's the stone processing plant here, so we've got that all up and running, producing, which is pretty good. It has buildable factories on it, so some of these are used at the factories, the stone and everything like that. So you get that from the quarry. The other factory that we own is Cogent, when I can find it. There we go. So this is what we're doing at the moment. I just want to get some more wood chips to keep that up and running. It has buildable factories on this map, which is pretty cool. So I've already done the concrete one, so that should be up and running. I haven't checked that today. So in order to build most of the factories you need concrete, so that's one of the first factories that you have to get up and running. So we'll just do a few wood chips here, a bit of logging. I've got an automatic trailer, a bit of a cheap trailer. So we'll come pick up some logs, and yeah, we're just having a bit of a muck round, so enjoy. Okay, let's go. Just going to do enough logs here just to get the wood chipper up and running, drop some wood chips in, and then I'll probably get some concrete up to the factory. The easiest thing in the world to use this, but get a bit of a warm up. You're right. I'll just do 8 metre logs at the moment. This one's a mod, so I think it does up to 12 metres. So I just want to get a few trees cleared through here, so it's easier to get my truck in and out. Yes, such a good map, this one. I can't remember how many buildable factories are on here, but there's a lot of work to do. I've actually slowed down the process of the factories a little bit, so if you are playing on a single player, it's a little bit easier to manage. Such a massive map that it's quite difficult to play. Whoa, what happened there? Let's head back over this way. We've almost got enough for a good load there. That's what I was after at the moment. Just do a couple more and call this quits and go get the truck. Do that every time. Press C for cut. Never learn, never learn. So we'll just head away in a sec and go pick up the truck and dump this load off into the wood chipper down at Cogent. It's a pellet making board making machine. It's probably full down there. That drop some boards off to pellet maker, make some pellets. Okay, jump out of that. Here we are, Cogent. So this is one of the starting factories that you get. So they've put a tip point there for wood chips. You can still come up here and trigger off if you like. These 2 points are still in the same place from PV2. They've added those nice blue designs there, so you got your resin there. Your boards are there. And your paper is up over here still. But where all the hard work's done. So there's your board making plant here. The wood chip over here, that's what we're going to get going. So this isn't going, so we'll see why. Looks like that's full. So we'll empty this off. should get this up and running. We'll jump in the truck and go pick up some logs. Drive past the factory that I'm building at the moment, so get a look at that. Mack truck. Can't remember where I got this mod. It has no dirt on it, which is pretty disappointing, but it's still a nice looking truck all the same. Not too badly done. Mod trailer, automatic loader. Not the gruntiest truck, but steady as she goes. So as you can see, we've got a Smirnoff factory there. Just with there's no traffic, I always drive on the left. Of course, I'm a New Zealander, so I think we go up into here. Yep, we do. It's a good thing we only need to pull it uphill on an empty load, otherwise we'd probably struggle to make it up over there. On the way back it's all downhill basically, except for this section here. Avoid the mud. So this is a factory down here that I've delivered all the goods to, apart from the one other product, which is concrete. Get onto that shortly. Crystal steel. So it'll be interesting to watch this get built. There's no real road into this forest from this end. Just over the hill there to our right. There's a farm I've based myself at. This forest drops straight down into. There's another road over here to your left, so that's why I'm sort of chopping the trees out through this section here, so I can actually use the roads rather than drive along the railway tracks. Oh, rough on the gear, mate. Bit rough. Handy auto load. Oh, wasn't even looking at that. So I will get into the forestry, and I like to do it all properly, so just trying to get everything all set up at the moment, running, so then I can manage it. Almost there. This last few over here and we'll head back. I'll get a couple more on that. Alright, let's see how we get on. Stuck under us. Get out of there. Whoa, that was a close call. Okay, so chuck these into here. Best way to do it is just pull up behind it. I'll save a couple. Little board factory around here. So that should give us enough chips to keep Cogent running for a couple of days anyway. Each factory has, I think it's 5 upgrades that you can do to speed them up, so. Nice, looks like that's full. So yeah, that's enough of that there, I think, at the moment. I'll head over to the main farm, check on things here. So I had made a bit of silage over here, so I should have some fuel in here. Yep. Okay, so I need to do some more anyway. Need some digestate, so got a fertiliser plant, everything that we feed. Go take a look at that. I'm a pretty quick runner, so I'll just sprint down there, I think. So yeah, PV version 3, huge map. So I've started topping most of these up. To try and get these up and running, so of course we need some more digestate in there, I think. Yep. So we definitely have to make it. It also takes silt. Gold coin. Nice. There's gold coins on this map too, 100 of them that you got to find. So at least we've got a little bit of fertiliser in there, because the fertiliser you can take across the road. That's the liquid fertiliser. Down to the seeds, you actually need fertiliser in grain to make seeds. So we shall go and do that, I think. I just got to remember where all my trucks and everything are. That's my tanker in there. What truck to use? What trucks have I got lying around? I'll just grab the truck from Cogent, bring it all the way back and use that. So they've changed the orchards around in here. Oh, the greenhouses, I should say. Made it a lot easier to drive in through there. It's pretty tight, so you can get a bigger trailer in through, as you can see there on your left. And also added a pallet factory. So the boards that you make at Cogent, you bring down here and offload to there, and you end up with those pallets which are stacked there, and then you can use them over there for the greenhouses. So that's handy that they've put that there. There is another pallet factory down the other end of town, but it was a long way to go, so that's handy. having that there. They've also put another factory there, I think that's peanuts, which is right at the end of your farm, which is great, so you can service that really close and easy. I've got those 2 corn fields over there, which I planted the other night. I'm going to harvest those in for the silage, so you can make fuel. So you have all your triggers here anyway, for seed and everything like that. Seed, fuel, fertilizer. The thing about this map is when you fill up the your seeder, you can't just change your different seeds out in the field. When you want to seed something else into the ground, you actually have to go back to the trigger and empty off the rest of the seeds back to the trigger, and then re-choose your seed and then reload it. So it adds a bit more realism doing it that way. Also planted this field here, wheat or barley. They look different from the jump out and have a look. They look actually, I'll bring the map up. .43. Yeah, it looks like wheat. So yeah, I planted that as well, so I can harvest those seeds and bring them down here to the seed making plant. So what was I actually doing? Grabbing the fertilizer, that's right. So I need to grab the fertilizer from here. Alright, yep. There's not much, but at least we can start making some seeds. There's crap. So I won't take all of it, I'll leave a little bit. Leave about 10,000. Go. Yeah. Must go into the So you have to have a tree license. Cut down trees. I might bring down another wee unit I've got, so that should start that kicking off. Just chop out a couple of these trees here just to make it a bit easier. Might actually start a harvest on this field. Got a nice Kenworth truck here, but well, it looks alright. But unfortunately, it runs a bit rough. Not sure. I had a look at editing it to get it running right. But never seemed to happen, so I'll do another edit on it. See if I can't get it running better. If it doesn't, it needs to go in the bin, but quite like the look of it. So I'll spend a bit of time trying to get it sorted out. Love this tractor. 8530 John Deere, Eagle 355. I think his name is the fellow that done this. Nice looking inside. Good sound to it. Good lights. Got enough power. It comes with the size of the wheels, but it comes with jewels as well. You can also get. Looks massive with the jewels, so I don't put them on. Make it a bit tight. Nice looking tractor all the same. My big bud. Now I can't seem to get corn working in this. When you buy it from the shop, it says that this here can hold corn. But yeah, when you select the seed, it doesn't seem to hold corn, so yeah, I think I'll start harvesting that corn there, to be quite honest. So I've got to remember where my chopper is, over here I think. Yep, there it goes. These sheds also, whatever you put in here, the vehicles disappear off the map, so your frame rates are better when you've got heaps of equipment in the yard, but mine dropped a little bit. Got a GTX 980, but oh, it's off. I still notice a couple of frame drops around the yard. Certainly improved when I played PV2 in the final update as well. The frame rates were quite a lot, whereas I don't know if it's a mod, because I can go through the yard. It just seems to be when I'm looking at those vehicles like now. So that's a modded trailer and a modded truck. Well, the only thing original there is the bud stuff, to be quite honest with you. And Pronto's an edit as well. Put a hire worker in it. I might go back up and use this one actually. I was going to grab the Kenworth, but let's go for this. just drop that off the front. It's quite a cool mod. It's it's called a phrase, and you can pick just about anything up off the ground you want. Wood chips, gravel, silo, sand, anything, anything really. Forage. There's a high capacity 200,000 litre trailer as well. Gets quite heavy to tow once you get up running. Need to adjust. Yeah, nice John Deere. It's the 88 that seems to be glitching out on there. Look at that. 88, 81, can't make up its mind. Yeah, it only does 10k an hour, but still. Such a nice map to play and look at when you're driving around, especially when it gets to around about sunset or sunrise. The views look amazing. Take a wide berth turn here. One other thing they've done with this map as well is the train stations up over the back there. You can see they've linked them all together, so whatever you drop off into the silos over there, can be picked up at any of the train stations, so that's great. I've actually never used the trains, didn't use them on PV2 either, so I'm going to make a conscious effort. So I've actually taken one round to the stone processing plant, so then I have to look at it all the time. I want to use it, but hey, apparently they do make life easy too, so why not? When I was jumped in it last night to actually bring it round to the main farm, well, the stone processing plant, I had a bit of a drive around and looked at the factories that were accessible with it, and yeah, looks like it is well worth using. So normally I just use the follow me mod or something like that to do any big long hauls like that. So it's just a different way to do things. So looking forward to giving that a go. Yeah, 26,000 litres so far. So yeah, if there's anything you want me to do, or anything you want to see or know, just drop in a comment and I'll try my best to answer any questions you have. I'm still learning the map, of course, but I'm sure I can answer a few of the questions, considering I played PB2 for a bit. I didn't really give it a real good go. Kept going back to the map that we designed called Mason Station. We never ended up releasing that, but it's such a great map to play that just is so addictive. Mind you, we designed it too, so of course it was something that we wanted to play. There's actually 5 main farms on this map. That looks similar to that. Well, kind of. You've still got one with your cows at it. But they all have silage pits and biogas in them. Or bioplant capabilities, where you can sell your silage straight to biogas plant rather than use a biogas plant. I'm not actually sure if there's a biogas plant on this map as such, so not really needed now. I might actually go and do this off once we get down the end here. Yeah, Evans Farm is the one I've decided to roll with at the start, and I've also got Johnson Farm down the road because it's close to the orchards is the main reason really. Let's get this loader out of here. First load done. Chopping corn is a tough job. Someone's got to do it. Yeah, once it's done. Not good. Get some fuel from this and some digestate. That's the plan. Run the fertiliser plant. Get our fuel supply up. It's good money for fuel on this map. And you get about $4,000. No, it can't be $4,000 a litre. Hang on. I think we look a sec. Shell fuel. You buy pipe for $4,000. So yeah, they are buying it for about that. So yeah, 4,400. Sale of fuel. So yeah, good money in fuel. This map's got a really good menu system of its own built in. You can actually left shift on different products here. Click on them, and when you do that, it will show you the different things about it. So, for instance, if I go to the factory that we own here, stone processing plant, it can be done with anything, you don't have to own it, but if I wanted to sell some of the stuff I've produced here, want to know price of gypsum, or where to sell it, or who's buying it, whatever, just shift on it and it'll give you a price like that. So that'll show you where it's going, or where you can take it, and the different prices. So that's a handy wee thing to note. All your animals that you have are under this tab. Cows, sheep, chickens. I don't have any slurry there, sweet. Menu. Just going to see if there's any digestate in stock. Slurry must be digestate, surely. No, it's manure. No, it's not. There's so many more crops on this farm too. I'm not very good with numbers, so I can't tell you how many